What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we have been given more news, and it seems like now is the time where all of this new information has officially started begun, and it's getting a lot of people hyped up because today we have been given brand new Ironman gameplay, which shows the nighttime in the game as well, more combat, and a whole bunch more details alongside just Ironman himself, like the new skins, etc. But on top of that, we have more details regarding the DLC, so we have a bunch of stuff to cover in this video. But what you guys are seeing in the background, a lot of people are pointing out something pretty small, but it's just about the green stuff that goes around Ironman when, of course, he is in combat. A lot of people did say if that would be removed in the game, it'd be, great, because not a lot of people are feeling it. Again, I'm not really bothered by it, to be completely honest. It's important because it might represent something in the game when you're in combat, but if it is something that you guys are bothered by, is it something that you want to be able to toggle on and off in the menu? Get in the comment section below and let me know. But at this stage, I'm really not bothered. I'm just happy to see new stuff for this game. So to dive into that stuff, we saw new skins, of course, in their little menu, which so far most of us have been speculating is how it's going to look when it comes down to changing skins for the characters. And all of the skins we see is they just all look cool. Honestly, these guys are working their absolute butts off for this game, and I think it's going to be a lot more bigger and, full than what we expect. But only an hour ago, they went back onto Twitter to reveal more details about Ironman specifically. So, to begin with, they said the lead combat designer, Vince Napoli, on Ironman's combat said, Ironman has as versatile as a combat style as they come, and as expected, he is a ranged powerhouse, with immediate access to multiple weapons that not only give him a ton of options from range, but what makes Ironman's combat style unique is that half of his melee moveset is also driven by his ranged weapons. For example, his laser offers him precision control when aiming, brackets dealing with considerable damage for longer than it focuses on a target, and a crowd control when used as a melee attack. Not to mention, Ironman is also just as skilled in the air as he is on the ground, but formulates different strategies depending on his position, with the ability to make use of all his ranged attacks while flying and hovering. The best Ironman players are able to follow up dive bomb precision strikes with the perfect mix of ground to air and air to ground attacks, bolstered by whatever weapon the situation calls for. Now, this does sound very, very good. All of these characters, how we've been hearing before, are gonna have their, their own unique playstyles and are just as important as each other. All of these informations, or details should I say, that we are getting really just proves this point. All of the characters so far sound so different when it comes down to combat, and it just seems so exciting. I really can't wait now to see just more raw gameplay of this in action. Now, on top of that, in regards to the DLC characters, apparently it's not simply going to be reskins. Rather, they'll just basically be just fleshed out as the current and main cast. Now, this was on comicbook.com, where they said, as you may know, only 5 playable heroes have been confirmed so far, and it looks like we may not be getting any more characters before launch. If this is the case, then there's going to be a ton of room to add to the roster, and when Crystal Dynamics does add more characters via the free DLC, it's going to make sure each character gets the proper amount of time and dedication previous heroes got. In fact, the goal of Crystal Dynamics is to make each of course character just feel like you'd think they would, basically. Now, the exact words that were actually said to IGN was, and I quote by Scott Amos, "We want to make sure it feels like, wow, this is who this character should play like, and not be in a situation so it's not like, oh, this is just a reskin version of X, Y, and Z. That wouldn't be fun for us." So when it comes down to the DLC for this game, variety seems right up there, and I'm just so excited to see what they have in store for us. He did add a few more stuff to this interview as well, such as there are so many unique purposes for each different Avenger, and we want it to feel like, I won't mention a name, but this hero feels like, that's the dream that I want for that character, because if it starts feeling like reskins, of course it's not fun. but the idea of having tons of skills and their own unique heroics and their own storylines becomes, remember, again, new heroes come with storylines for what they're doing in this world. So you guys get in the comment section below. We are finally getting new details for this game, stuff that we haven't heard before, and I guess it's safe to say the hype train has officially begun. But guys, it's gonna wrap up this video here. I'll see you in the next one. If you missed the previous one, go ahead and check it out. Just some little side news, the Joe Fixit outfit for Hulk has been confirmed as an unlockable outfit as well. So I'm just guessing there's a ton of skins out there to go ahead and unlock. But guys, I'll see you in the next video. But till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.